Your beliefs are controlling you and you don't even realize it. Hola, beautiful soul. I'm Jody and welcome to my channel, Live Beyond the Illusion, where we're going to dive into probably one of the biggest illusions ever. Actually, it's nothing but, well, let's get into it. So, your beliefs, how you think and feel about yourself, are your biggest obstacle. Because you are usually identifying with the character you, the small you, the avatar you, instead of the greater version of you. When you come into this reality, nothing has meaning until you say so. And we have been programmed through well-meaning people. It's not a blame game, but our parents, society, some society beliefs are interesting. Family, friends, you name it, right? So we take on these meanings. And these meanings usually go against ourselves. Why would that be? Why? Who started these meanings? So that we automatically took them over and go from the worst case scenario possible. So what do I mean by that? So you've got an SP or you want an SP, and they you've been texting, and all of a sudden a day or two, maybe 3 go by, and there's no text. So what scenario are you creating up in your imagination that you have no idea is true, but you're thinking it, and then you start feeling it, and then you start believing it, and well, it's true. Well, he doesn't like me. What's wrong with me? I'm not good enough. You start on these rampages. I'm not. And see, we're looking for things outside of ourselves all the time, because it's mostly based on, us humans want security, safety, and to be loved. What if, because you knew who you were, and you did everything in your reality because you are the operant power and you know it, to go for a meaning for yourself? Get delusional, because you got delusional to where you got. So what do I mean? Wow, I haven't heard from my SP in a couple of days. I bet you he is so overwhelmed with such amazing feelings for me that he doesn't know how to express himself. Maybe he took a social media break. Maybe he lost his phone. Maybe he had family visiting and wanted to be really present. And you know, everything's perfect. Do we think like that? Not usually, do we? No. You can do that for your job, money in the bank, like anything. We lock ourselves into this limitation, lack, powerlessness. I can't, I'm not, yeah, but. I think this is probably one of the most important videos I'm doing, because beliefs and self-concept go together. And beliefs are just thoughts you keep thinking. So if you truly knew who you were, would you think any thoughts against yourself? If you are part of that, all that is, and you are, would all that is ever compare itself to anything else, anyone else? Would it judge itself? Would it bitch slap itself? I don't think so. It only knows now unconditional love and perfection. And at your truth, that is you. But these belief systems that are BS, get in the way. And they start with thoughts. They become beliefs, they become programs that are automatic. And it takes becoming aware of them, or deciding right now, because that's all we have is now. You can decide right now, that's not me anymore. You can figure out what you are. Well, I feel powerless. I'm not grateful. I'm not good enough. I never feel worthy. And break pattern. No, I am good enough. I am worthy because I am here. Because you are your reality. So we've all taken on a character, an avatar, while we're here. But our truth is, we are it. We are all that is. We are the I am. And when you start remembering that, when you start knowing that, reality flips, because it has to, because you know you're the operant power. It's like in the Matrix, Neo takes that red pill, and it's a little wonky for a bit. He gets put into situations, and then he knows. Because he kept coming up against himself, because that's really all we're doing, and deciding, no, this is who I am now. So you take the red pill. You go all in on yourself. Beliefs are just thoughts that you keep thinking, so you can change a belief. Whether you believe you can or you can't, you are right. Whether you think you can or you can't, you are right. Same thing, right? So why would we not go all in on ourselves? You are that water droplet, that form having experiences. But when you connect to the ocean, you may still have that form, but you got the power of that behind you. Your imagination has access to that ocean, but your imagination is like a wave. It's unique to you. Your beliefs are powerful. Why would you ever think or feel or go against yourself? If you remember or know who you are. I am the operant power of my reality. I am my reality. So if you want a better reality, as within, so without, look at your beliefs. Look at who am I being? Am I being bold and courageous and self-loving, or am I self-loathing and feeling not good enough and I can't? All the limitation, like all of that stuff, is the illusion. It's a mental prison, because this is a mental reality, and everything starts with thought. Change a thought, change a lot. Life is created by me, for me, through me, not to me. When you really understand that, boom, reality shifts. That's how you quantum jump, bend time, bend reality. I mean, it's all new lingo, but it's the same thing. Think and grow rich. You have to be able to hold the state of being, of knowing and remembering. And every time you slip from it, as you're maybe transitioning, becoming, deciding, selecting, because it can be instant, but the ego, the 3D, will pull you back, try to, and you just have to say, no, my new beliefs are, no, this is me now. No, this is who I am. I am all that is. I am perfect, whole, and complete. I am amazing. Everything I touch turns to gold because I am a winner. I am beautiful as is because I define beauty. I am powerful. I am complete. I am healthy. Every day, my health gets better and better. Every cell in my body radiates and vibrates healthy, optimal health. Go on like that. Interrupt that old belief system, because where energy flows, where attention goes, energy flows. I always say it backwards. Where attention goes, energy flows. And what you're doing is you're stopping to identify with this little you, avatar you, problem, situation, drama, trauma, I can't, yeah, but, and you're putting your attention on the best, the highest, the grandest version of you, because they all exist. You're the field. Where you place your attention, which is your light, is what you get. So why would you not? I am good enough. I'm the best at what I do. Because in your reality, you have to be. And you go on these inner glow-ups and rampages. And you're going to get sucked back, probably. You know, there might be a situation out in the 3D, and you go, oh my God, this doesn't work. Blah, blah, blah. It's just your ego trying to pull you back hard. But you are the power. You get to choose. You can keep your old beliefs and live this life that maybe you don't like, you're not happy with, you don't feel secure in, you don't feel safe in, you don't feel beautiful in, you don't feel good enough in. Or you could just say, fuck it, I'm all in. I am good enough. I am beautiful. I do have it all. And then, they say you don't have to feel it. Some say you do. You decide. You can journal it every morning to remind yourself. And before you go to sleep, you can start practicing. How does it feel as this new state of being, as this new identity, as the highest version of me, as this better version of me? How does it feel to be happy every day for no reason at all? How about grateful? Every day I think of 10 things I'm grateful for, and I try not to say the same things. No, I make a habit of not saying the same things. I send love to 3 people that pop into my mind, and I just sit in stillness for a few minutes. And I allow myself to be happy. I allow myself to feel who I am from inside out. So beliefs are just thoughts you keep thinking. Change a thought, change a lot. You are your reality. You want a different reality? Become a different personality. And watch life reflect that back to you, because it has to. So, if you want beliefs controlling your life, then make them in your favor always, always.